Ow, my eyes. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So, in the last one, what we did was we built that gigantic glowing mall sign thing, and I think it turned out pretty good. Now, I would look at it, but I'm already in here, and I'm too lazy to go outside and look at it, so we don't need to. There's a whole episode about it. Okay. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I decided that now is probably the best time, better time than ever, to probably clean this mess up. I think it's time to clean this up. Now, it's not going to be easy because it's an absolute disgusting mess, but I think it's worth a try. And also, it'd be nice to take a little tiny break from the construction stuff. Which I also definitely didn't just jump into that chest. I definitely didn't. I did. I 100% did do that. But, you know, that's all the more reason why I need to clean this stuff up. So, let's try and do that. Now, I remember at some point, I don't even know if it was in a Minecraft video, I was like, I know what store I should make. I forgot what that was. I should probably say what I would like to make in the future so that I do not forget what it is. But alas, I make those mistakes. Because I do be human and stuff. So, yeah, let's throw that away. I don't know why I have that. Oh, yeah, it's because I deconstructed the thing I made outside my house. All right. So, let's just clean this up. Now, in order to... Okay, here's the thing, right? If you want to clean stuff up efficiently, I'm just making this up because I've never said this before and never thought about this before in my life until this very moment. But you have to be clean in order to clean. You know what I mean? So, let's only take what we know we can store. And nothing else. And we can leave the rest for later. Because that is called efficiency, I think. Yes, that's one of them. That's one of the things called efficiency. The other thing's an enchantment. So, can I use this somewhere maybe? I just realized, what if you used armor stands as like a support or something on a building? Call me crazy here. But like, what if you did... Okay, that won't really work because it's not really connecting to it. What if you put trapdoors, though? You could put a trapdoor under that, and it would work. Trapdoors fix everything. Why am I getting distracted already? We literally just started. I can't clean things. I can't... I'm dirty inside, in my soul. Okay. Alright. Get over there. I don't know why I even took those. Just put them in the corner. That's what real stores do. They just have, like... a pile of mannequins in the back that definitely don't come to life at night. They definitely don't. I don't know why you would think that they would, but they definitely don't. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be an inventory sorting episode, I guess. I mean, I was gonna do something that wasn't building anyway. I was going to... What was I gonna do? I was gonna... What was I gonna do? I think I was gonna go mine gold. Yes, that's what it was. I was gonna mine gold so I could finish the beacon because it's been unfinished for a very long time and I'd like to finish it. If I were so blessed as to have been given the chance, I would like to finish it. I think finishing it would be nice and it would make me feel better. And it would be nice to have it be finished, because then I'd have the second buff, and then I could also, it's like a buff increase, isn't it? So I'd have haste too, I think. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. I think I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll pay for it with my life, like they used to back in, I don't know, a long time ago. History, yay! Oh man, there's so much trash in here. So much of this is so much of this is innately so unorganized, regardless of what I want to do. There's so much dirt as well. Like, there's so much dirt. I've never had this much dirt on anybody before, except for, like, right now. There's so much dirt, man. What the heck? Okay. I have a bunch of glass here now, and where do I put that? But across from the stone, it's basically the same thing. Glass is basically stone, except... it's not, because you can blow glass, but you can't blow stone. Wow, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel tonight, aren't I? It's not night. It's kind of evening, but whatever. Look. I saw a Minecraft video in the hundreds of episodes of a series. What can you possibly expect? What can you possibly expect? I don't know, actually. Do I have anything to actually talk about today? I don't know, honestly. I mean, again, I'm in one of those periods where I'm just kind of rolling with the punches, just going with the flow, and I'm not thinking about nothing not too hardly, not trying to stress my brain. Actually, that's probably not true. I think, if anything, actually, I've been even more confused lately. I don't know why. I shouldn't be, but I feel a little bit confuzzled, if that's a word. If not, it will be someday in the future. Probably 7,000 years from now, but it will probably be a word. Look, I'm just ahead of my time, okay? Even though I'm kind of the opposite of that by making these videos the way that I do. That should not be an endstone chest. What the hell is wrong with me? I just wanted to dump the first thing I saw a bunch of in the first chest that I put. Oh my god, come on. The creepy behind the shelf needs to exist so that like a YouTuber can hide there for their YouTube video when they break into the store and stay there for 24 hours without my permission. It needs to be that way. Okay. We can make a bunch of chests. Let's just make a bunch of chests because we're gonna need them. Now, unfortunately, I'm a noob and I'm using chests instead of barrels. You know, if I was a pro, I'd be using barrels, but you know how it is. Okay. So, oh man, YouTube. Am I right? There you go. That's that whole conversation. I don't need to have a conversation with that. Do I? I feel like I've had this conversation before, but honestly, it's probably a long time ago now. I don't know how content has changed over the years. Oh my god, yeah, I remember saying that. Yeah, no, I talked about this in some Minecraft beta video, I think. How content has changed. I've personally made it my sole purpose and mission in life to never fucking change, ever. That's not true at all. That's not true. That's not true. That's exaggeration, but again, man, I say this so goddamn often, but I make my videos, specifically my videos, to honor the videos I watched growing up. I actually updated my YouTube description to reflect that a little bit better. Actually, I updated a few things. I kind of wanted to make it apparent that I'm kind of playing a character, so to speak. I mean, okay, it's in my first I mean, there's a lot of moments, and I can't remember them all. But I need to go get wood, dude. I don't have any chests left. Do I not have any wood? Okay, there's some wood. I wouldn't say I'm playing a character. I guess it's... I mean, I guess this is the thing a lot of YouTubers have always done, right? It's that they're playing a caricature, I guess, would be the more accurate way to put it. It's just that, for me, it's kind of different. It's kind of more than that. It's a little hard to explain. But I really don't know how to explain it, actually. We're gonna put concrete in here. And paintings. Yeah. But I guess how do I put this? God, I don't know how to put that. It's honestly too much for me to just like directly say. But I guess there's a motif that I enjoy. I guess I thought about this thing earlier. It's like when it comes to creative stuff, my mind tends to drift towards like, I guess, writing or symbology. Maybe not symbology in the sense that like if I were to make like a flag design, I could not do it. I have no idea how I would do that. I have absolutely no idea how I would make like a flag of something. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I guess that's not quite what it is, but it's something similar to that, right? It's something similar to that extent where there's like a degree of I should not put ore in here. Honestly, this should be for like minimal things, shouldn't it? I put a lot of thought into certain features when I do things. And it can be probably hard to notice, but it's also, you know, it's in the end, it's like everything's deliberate, right? You can't really do something by accident unless you're like unless you're really vague about it and people can misinterpret it. That is a problem I do concern myself with a little bit. I think about that a little bit, probably more than maybe I should, but basically, man, I have no idea how to discuss this at all. I have literally no idea. I guess I can't really. I kind of can't, right? Discussing it's probably not a good idea anyway. That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's something that people pay attention to, but where am I gonna put these, like, crappy drops, whatever? I'll just put them in here. They really shouldn't be in here to begin with, though. Okay. I just want to get rid of all these stupid chests so this place looks better. Okay, here, you know what? I'll talk about something more on topic. Something that I'm currently being plagued by, and usually that results in a more active discussion. So, man, I'm tired. That's my discussion I want to talk about. I'm tired right now. I'm really tired. And I don't know why. I've eaten okay. I've been eating all right. I mean, I guess I haven't had a full sleep. I've slept kind of in little spurts, but right now, I mean, it was mostly just from a stream that I did. A really long Backrooms and TCG Card Shop Sim stream. I did that, and I think that took me out of commission to this, like, for like over 24 hours. I'm still feeling it. It's like, I don't know what happened. I mean, I've stayed up a lot in my life, right? But for some reason that night, just like I'm like, oh, something's wrong with me. I feel hollow. Which is weird. There's been some things that I should be excited about, but I'm actually, I don't know, I'm not. I guess, I don't know how I feel right now in general. It's probably not anything 100% good. Well, I don't know. I finally fixed the channel trailer video, which is my birthday stream. I finally fixed that, so it doesn't start with like 20 minutes or 12 minutes of silence. I fixed that. It just starts right away. However, I, in the process, had to cut out me reacting to finding out that it wasn't working the way I thought it was, which I thought was very funny, and I'm actually very sad that I ended up having to delete that part. I'm actually pretty sad about that. I don't know if that's actually worth it. I mean, it depends, right? Because if the channel trailer thing starts with a stream starting screen, and it's, I mean, really I should have probably just made a separate version of it that's like cut down, or made an actual channel trailer video, but it wouldn't be good for it to be a you know, 12 minutes of silence or whatever type of thing. That would be a bad idea. So in the end, there had to be a sacrifice made, I suppose, and that's what I chose to do. It's a bit sad, but hey, sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes it has to be that way, and I think it'll be alright. I don't know how many people have viewed it, I don't know, but I don't want to know, because that's scary. That's a scary thought. I don't think I've ever done anything wrong, but I'm really good at doing nothing. I'm the best at doing nothing. I am so good at doing nothing that I don't know how to do anything at all. I'm kind of appalled that I've ended up as where I have. And it's almost comical to me how it's like, how do I put this? It's almost comical how I just don't think things can Oh my god, that sounds depressing as shit. I don't think things can change. I just don't think they can anymore. I just don't. That sounds really bad. It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, because I'm fine. I'm happy doing what I do. I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't. But like, man, I am not expecting anything to change. And I'll be honest, and this is like the caveat to that too. It's like, I don't even think I'd be able to, I don't think I'd like that either. I don't think I would like that. I don't know if I would actually enjoy if it were any different than it is right now. I don't actually know if that'd be a thing I would like. That might not be. It might be something too different, something I'm not like ready for. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever be ready for it. I don't know if I'll ever be ready for anything. And I guess that's a thought that's plagued me a bit recently too. It's like, I wanted to think that I would, you know, over the years, you know, it's been 2 years, right, at this point. Actually, wait, hold on. I actually want to know for sure. When did my... Oh my god, it's still doing the edit right now as I speak. It is still doing that trim. Okay. Oh my god, there's 3 minutes of... You can make 3-minute long YouTube shorts now? Okay, that's actually... That might make me actually want to make new ones again. Wow, okay. I stopped making those, by the way. I just stopped making them because, I don't know, I don't know why. Every morning, I hate the mornings, right? And then it's like, oh, I have to make a thumbnail in the morning because that's when I upload the video. And I can't, if, you know, the video renders overnight and I use the rendered version of the video to get images of it for the thumbnail. If you've noticed, I haven't made a thumbnail very much at all. I do it for the Half-Life 2 videos and I do it for the Beta 1.3 videos because it'd be really bad if I didn't do it for that. And I do it occasionally if I think it's necessary, like the last Minecraft video I did. That's it. Because I hate making thumbnails. I hate doing it. I don't know why, I just hate doing it. I don't feel like it actually even makes a difference, and it takes like, it takes focus away from a time when, in the morning, right, where I just feel the worst. It's like in the morning, the last thing I want to do is work on anything. You know what I mean? God, if you wake up in the morning and go to work, I mean, that's a lot of people. That's like everybody. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Good luck. I'm very, 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 very impressed. I'm very impressed. Incredibly impressed. Like, beyond words. So, when did I actually start my uploads? Well, I'm scrolling through a lot of unlisted stuff. Here we go. Holy shit, it's literally been exactly 100%. It's definitely been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Holy goddamn, my Resident Evil 3 episode 1 hasn't got a single view since I uploaded it. It's still at 30 views. That's actually impressive. Again, I'm really impressive at doing nothing. I genuinely am. I'm proud of that. I mean, it's not like what do you expect? It's an old video, right? But yeah, it's impressive. I also got a comment on an old MGS5 video out of nowhere, which very, very much shocked me. I'm very surprised somebody went back to those. I don't remember anything I said in this video at all, let alone in any of those. So I have no idea how good those are. But if you check that out, then that's honestly incredible that you would do that. That would shock me to no end if anybody did that. And I almost don't even want to. I almost don't even care anymore. I almost don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. You know what I mean? Who even cares? What does it even matter anymore? It doesn't really matter that much. At the end of the day, this is my channel, I guess, and you know, I don't think anything bad or anything. So I just realized something. I just saw an unlisted video in there. I really wonder. Hold on, I wonder if the fact that I have a video. Oh my god, I need to do an experiment. Alright, look, if this video has a lot more reach than any of my other ones do for no reason, I'm gonna be very, very shocked. I think it'll make a lot of things will make a lot of sense. A lot of things make a lot of sense. I don't know, people, okay, because here's the thing, right? People always say that, like, growth, you know, growth, like, happens, right? You grow over time, right? Being persistent, right? Being constant is, like, the key, right? When it comes to making content, the best thing you can do is be present, right? Is exist and to actually make stuff, right? That's how that works. You know, nobody can watch your stuff if you're not making anything, right? You're not getting new videos pushed out if you're not making anything. I make videos and I stream a lot, a pretty good amount of a lot. And I don't want to talk about it too much because there was a YouTuber that I followed, a small YouTuber, that talked about this a lot more than I'm talking about it. And even I, in my infinite patience, found it to be so grating and annoying. But also, it's like, it's kind of just, that's just how it is, you know what I mean? It's just how it is, right? At the end of the day, I mean, I think the important thing is to remember that, like, videos like mine, it's the equivalent of, you know, like hearing a friend talk about their struggles in life or something. I don't mean anything by any of it, right? You know, I mean well in everything that I do, really, but, you know, sometimes you just want to complain. Sometimes you just want to yell at the clouds. Sometimes you just want to scream and shout. Sometimes you just want to say some things that have no meaning at all and are super vague and no one has any idea what you're talking about. Sometimes you just want to do that. Sometimes you just want to have a villain monologue, you know what I mean? Sometimes that happens. And that's what my videos are. Especially, actually specifically the Minecraft videos, because I'm really out of things to talk about with Minecraft at this point. And I have a lot of respect for anybody who isn't at this kind of point, at the point that I'm at. It can't be easy. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I've always heard that, right? And it's like, oh, you know, if you're enjoying what you do, this is a thing that I remember hearing a lot in the early YouTube days. If you're enjoying what you do, other people will enjoy it too. I think that's a lie. Maybe I'm jaded. Maybe I'm jaded. Maybe I'm cynical. Maybe I have a lot of lurkers. I don't know. I actually would appreciate that even more because of how bad I am at interacting with people. That'd probably be better for me. So if you're a lurker, I appreciate you immensely. A lot more than I can ever express. And you don't have to change that. Again, I'm just venting, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I already did. I just did. You know what joke I was making. I didn't even need to say it. Anyway. Man, my throat is messed up today. And I don't even care to mute it. I don't even care to jump cut me drinking water. I don't even care, man. I actually did care that time because I coughed really loudly. Anyway, it's like, oh, big talk, you softy. Yeah, I know. Anyway, oh God, what was I just saying? Oh, yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm jaded, but I just don't think that's true. I just don't. I don't believe that. I can't believe that. You can only be so, you know, faithfully blind. Is that the word? You can only be so ignorant to reality. I guess that'd be a more appropriate way to put it. You can only be so ignorant to the reality of it, right? And I already am. I already go out of my way to not view analytics or anything because I'm afraid of them. Which I'm sure a lot of people relate to. There's probably a lot of people that relate to that. Honestly, as disconnected as I try to be from, like, the modern landscape of things and how, like, you know, like, yeah, just that's the right word. The modern landscape of things, how disconnected I am, how stuck in the past I am. I still think that a lot of people nowadays actually could relate to that more than ever, because so many people are making content of their own nowadays because it is so easy. And on one hand, it's like, you know, I miss when there were less of people because, you know, it was like each person was so vastly different, right? As that would mathematically work out. But it's like also, that's not how it is anymore. so it doesn't really matter. But I think that is something a lot of people can relate to. It's like, what's the key? You know what I mean? Where's the answer here? It's not a very clear explanation, and or any at all actually. You can try to understand like algorithms and things, but then it's like, okay, well, are you really even yourself anymore if you know everything you're doing is to satisfy some, you know, some system or something? Like, is that really even worth it at that point? I don't think it is. I don't think it is worth it. I would not want to blend into the vast sea of existing and samey feeling creators. They're not the same. They're all individual people with their own worries and their own desires, and they're all people with their own dreams. But the algorithm and the way things work, it's like it doesn't very much make that apparent to you, does it? You can't really deny that. That's how it is. You have to go so far out of your way to even like see their channel and stuff nowadays, especially on other platforms than YouTube. And it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, we already crossed the line a long time ago, but it's like people don't feel too good about themselves anymore, and that ain't doing nobody no favors. I'm just saying. I don't know if the algorithm is worth it. I don't know what it even does at this point. I don't even know what it would be like if there wasn't one. Maybe it'd be horrible. Maybe there'd be a ton of garbage, trash going up everywhere. Who knows? I don't know, right? And I can't know. But it's like, shit sucks for everybody everywhere. Just like you always go back. Always. This is the only thing I know for real Metal Gear Rising OST. The only thing I know for real. Shit sucks for everybody, everywhere. And that's something to keep in mind wherever you go. Like how you're also a big boss. It's just how it is. And, you know, that's it then. At that point, what more is there to even say? There's not really anything more to say at that point. I don't know why I have gas tiers in a mall. It's just rare goods, that's all it is. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that was the conversation. Content creation comes at such a cost. And when will it be worth it? Huh. We'll probably all be asking that forever. But there's the thing, right? If you don't try, nothing will change. So while it's kind of painful, right? It kind of sucks and it's kind of painful. It'd be worse if you didn't, right? Because it's like, well, then nothing's gonna change. If you don't do anything, nothing can change. You have to try, and that's the hard part. That's the very hard part, is that you have to continue to try, especially if you have dreams you want to make reality like I do. Now, those dreams have, you know, I mean, they always change, right? It almost makes me wonder if there'll ever be a time where I'll be like, hey, I actually know I want to make this thing, and it's like it'll be like this. I don't think I'll ever be that way. If I ever end up doing it, if I ever end up making it, it's probably gonna have a lot of things that I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I kind of wish I did it like this. I kind of wish I did it like that. I do know that whatever it is, however I make it, I know I want to make it full. I don't want to update it afterward or anything, or retcon anything. I want to go out of my way to avoid that. If I make mistakes, I'm gonna have to live with them. Again, I don't know what this thing will end up being. And at this rate, in my current moment, it's like, I'm probably gonna have to end up doing all of it entirely by myself at this point. I think I've kind of lost faith in ever having any kind of intellectual expertise to assist me in the endeavor, and or literally any of my endeavors ever in my entire career, ever in my life. But there's a good thing to that, and it's maybe I don't need to leave anything behind then. Maybe I can go forward with total, you know, certainty in having my own, you know, having control of my own self, and the certainty of, you know, being able to do whatever I want my own way and not really having to worry about it. But also it's like, well, then what will it be? Because in my mind, this whole thing that I envision it has a lot of that. It has a lot of existing things. So it's like, if I'm not a part of that, I can't include that. So what the hell else will I include? That's a good question, but it's a question that I'll have to consider when the time has come for me to say, oh yeah, no, this ain't happening any other way. Let's say, all right, it's gonna happen and now I gotta do it myself kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. But hey, it could always be worse. It can always be worse. I even if it's at a very slow pace, my channel is growing. And for that, I am very grateful. I do appreciate all of the support that you guys give me, however small it is. Honestly, I hope that's the lesson that you can take away from all of this, is how passionate I am for it. In the end, that's, I think, the lesson that I want to be taken away. So, yeah. We finally did it. We cleaned this up. And you know what? I'm going to be honest, it looks really boring and barren now, but that's fine. Because that's what the stairs are for. That's what the stairs are for. So you can make chairs. Yeah, look at that. I may as well make that larger, actually. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? That wasn't. That was horrible. There you go. See, that's good. That's not bad. I mean, it's supposed to be like a little bit of a waiting thing. Now, what I would want to do, actually, is put, like, vending machines in here, maybe. Also, some carpet. That would be nice. But that's basically done. Did I ever finish everything up here? I think I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. I need to get rid of that gift that was left from you, because it's not much of a gift. Okay. Well, I guess that's it then. I guess that was my whole conversation. Honestly, I don't want to muddy it up by, like, adding more layers, so simple is kind of best sometimes. And I think I got my point across as to what I've been thinking about recently. So, I think that's just going to be that. We're probably going to call it right here. Definitely a smaller episode compared to last time, but I think I was actually, for once in a while now, for the first time in a while now, I actually think that I got my point across well. I had a different topic of discussion, I mean, like my last Minecraft beta video, and I thought it went terribly. It was horrible. And I don't even remember what I was even trying to say at that point. It wasn't very much, I'll be honest. It really wasn't. And it wasn't even a reason to even say any of it, but, you know, I did anyway. So yeah, there's that. But as to the thoughts of the future, I need to just relax, you know, take my time and just go about things my own way. And try to continue being present, as well as to, you know, try and do things that I think are fun and that people might enjoy and stuff. But as long as I remember to also have fun, and I do. Even all this, and even though I, you know, upload Minecraft a lot less now because, you know, it got so repetitive and stuff. Even with all that in mind, I'm gonna go move this into the mall. Even with all that in mind, oh my god, that's too much. I still have fun doing what I do. And because if I didn't, then I would not be doing it. It's not that hard to not do anything. Like I said, I'm a master of doing nothing. So don't you worry too hard. Everything will be okay. It just takes some time. And the other lyrics of that song. There you go. That's worth considering. Now, I don't think I have anything more of substance to say, and all I'm going to do is dump some of this more stuff in there, which you've already seen me do the whole episode. And this is all basically a podcast episode anyway at this point. It wasn't even any music. So, that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you did, I very much appreciate it. As always, it means a lot. I know I've gotten good at saying that quickly, but it really is a heartfelt message. So do not forget that. I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. I am very grateful. I am. But without further ado, that is going to do it for today. You know I always come back. And while I have been snippy, you know, I hope I'll see you around.